Me?
I hope. I'm not sure. Rig might.
Yeah, Rick probably
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back. Highside Broadcasting coming back to you guys live once again here tonight. It's been a while. It's been a long time since I did a broadcast here on NASCAR Heat 5 and for a league, and we're getting back into it with my own league here on Saturday night for the Next Gen Series, the first broadcast I've ever done for the Next Gen Series. I'm super excited. I have Enel in the booth with me tonight. What's up, Enel?
not much, buddy. How's it going?
Not bad. I'm really excited to get this race and get this league going,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Super stoked. It's been way too long since I've really committed to broadcasting a league, and we are back, and we're back strong. I'm super excited to get this thing going tonight. But with that being said, we don't have too much of an intro here because we're already qualified and we're ready to go. So if you guys are ready to go out there in YouTube land, hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this show. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully the racing's good. It's Daytona with normal drafts, so I'm going to give them the command to rule it, and then they'll let us know. Yeah, so these cars do, like you mentioned, they handle a lot better than the 2020 cars. A lot better.
Yeah.
And with the racing standpoint, the draft, the suck-ups, just so big. That they're massive. And with the 16, didn't even mention, we have 16 cars in this race tonight, so a full field. It's perfect number. I didn't have to send anybody home, but at the same time, still a great number of drivers. So with the limit being 16, that's what we have. Didn't have to send anybody home. Qualifying went fairly smooth, so they should be rolling the timer. Hold on.
Yeah, the speeds are a little lower here. I'm not going to be seeing them 220s and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's and probably safer for the drivers out there.
Yeah. I think they maxed out at what, like 210 here or something like that? In
All
these
right, we
cars?
just got the
205?
command, Idle. Are you ready? Hopefully no lag. Hopefully no issues. Davey Allison on the pole, starting next to Rapid.
Are you
All
in
right.
there? Maybe send me an invite or two just in case. I'll send
Did
you
you
one too. Once I
did you
join
get
the lobby there.
okay? So some of the drivers we have in the field tonight, a lot of FTR regulars, but some guys that are not in FTR. I got two words: Cam Black, Rapid, Nap Racing. Those Edtho. A lot of guys that are not from FTR in this league, but we also have a lot of FTR guys. We have Typical, Billy, Bleachy, Hollywood, C-Fan. Some A, B, and C drivers. Big Rig, JD, Davey. I mean, that's all three series right there from FTR. So I'm super excited. Here we are, coming to the green. Are you in, Enel?
I am on my way.
Okay.
Just checking the times real quick.
These next-gen cars so smooth versus the 2020 cars. Going into this first corner here, 2x2. A full 16-car field. This warms my heart to be in the booth again. It's been far too long.
Yeah, I'm surprised both of us aren't on the track right now.
Yeah, typically we are. I don't know. We'll see how long I make it. I hope to make it to the full season and not have to jump in the car. I race enough, so time to broadcast one.
Yeah, I would have raced. I've just been trying to keep my Saturdays kind of clear for a little
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
Just those last little bit of summer.
So with the next gen cars being fairly new, especially to league racing. Oh, we've got contact. The 12 in the
I
wall,
think that could be an accident right there.
bouncing off the
Car went
wall.
way off.
C-Fan, the
Then
12 more.
The one car comes flying, or 19 comes flying right back in him.
More contact. Eventful start to this. That was Bleachy. He got in the wall, bounced off the wall.
He came up off the bottom and took a couple people out. It looked like he got shot way low.
Wow. Eventful start. Yeah.
One lap.
Yeah, coming lap one. Bleachy. He got shoved in the wall, bounced off the wall, hit C-Fan. C-Fan flew back on the track and hit Bleachy.
Yeah. Set him.
So we have Big Rig in this third position, Blazing in this fourth position. Billy riding in the fifth? Yeah. Eto, JD, Technosy further back. Oh, he's pushing. So we already are split into 2 packs, and this second pack is racing. They're 3 wide currently.
Weird, since someone else in that 11 car.
It probably is. Is anybody in the 9? No, Dunlap's not here, so nobody's in the 9. Hollywood all by himself must have been involved in that accident. Horrible start for Hollywood. Typical in the back of this first train. Or no, this is the second pack. So this second pack is now single filed out trying to catch the first pack. The first pack still with more cars. But if they get to racing, they're going to slow themselves down. Doesn't look like they plan to do that.
The problem with all the checking up that they'll be doing in front.
I think they are catching him. I don't know how much damage C-Fan has as he leads the second pack. Doesn't look like too much. Little wrinkled hood, but that's not going to do much in a draft-heavy track. Oh, we've got movement up in the front of the pack. We got guys racing for the lead. You got guys running the outside. That's Davey.
Was up and down there a couple times.
Big rig to second.
Gonna mix things up for sure.
He's going to stay behind the 1 car of Davey.
21 didn't get hung out.
That's Cam Black. That's one of the guys that's not from FTR. So with well, a majority of the field being from FTR, but 5 or 6 guys not being from FTR, do you think that impacts the trust the drivers have in each other? Because they're not used to racing around some of these guys like Edtho, Cam Black, Nap. They're not from FTR.
I know Ed. I've raced with him before. He's pretty clean a lot, but it could just be. Could be a mix just because they're not so used to each other, so maybe they don't know the moves. They're exactly the same checkups and things that we get used to racing with the same people every week.
Once we get through Daytona, I think we'll really start getting an eye on who's going to be competitive this season and who's not. Yeah. Because an interesting thing for this league is we are going off of real-life NASCAR standings. So as long as you make a majority of the races, if you win a race, you're in. Like, I am in full... Ooh, contact! That 34 was lucky he didn't get thrown in the fence there. Billy to the outside making moves. Billy not waiting around at all, wanting to win the season opener. And it really is a season opener because we don't have a clash, but we didn't have a clash. Wouldn't have been much of a broadcast there because drivers decided they were going to stay home, take an extra week off, but... yeah. Back to the...
6, so.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been many. But, back to the point standings. This is real NASCAR standings, so as long as you make, I think it's like 50-something% of the races, you're in the playoffs if you win. It goes by points. It is, 40 for the win, 35, top 10 stages, 10 down to 1 points. It is real life, but we got a pack going on the outside. You've got more cars on the outside than on the inside. They just can't keep it together.
There, can't get it together. Oh,
C-Fan around. Chris bobbled, wrecking C-Fan. That outside line. Billy's still clear on the bottom, but he's not going to ditch JD and Chris. We got guys jumping to the outside again because they're just not bailing, but C-Fan has been bounced around a ton in the beginning of this race. He just caught the pack.
The 62 got lucky that he didn't get taken out. He bobbled quite a bit, hit the wall, and C-Fan basically saved him. But,
I think, yeah, somebody, yeah, that's Ed though. He got back on no problem.
Oh, somewhat safe. The other cars go pretty low to get around him.
That's typical in the 38. Billy wasted no time getting to the front, and we're 3 wide in the middle of the pack. 34 under the apron. Got back up, no problem. Let me see if anybody's missed.
What's Billy in the 4?
The Billy's the 4, yeah.
I thinking he was a 78. There we go. We got to the front. Who's the 78?
JD.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And the 1 is Davey. The 50 is Big Rig.
Actually, I guess I should know that. I had it on JD the last 4 laps. I'll have to get used to the numbers again. The number switching.
You got Nap right there in that 5th position. You've got the 15 of Blazin, then Chris, and then Cam Black in the 21. And Cam Black is one of the only guys in the league that I'm not super familiar with. So it'll be interesting. Yeah, he's buddies of Nap. Nap brought him in, and I know Nap's played this game for a long time. When we start getting to tracks that are setups and well, this one's setups, but when we start getting to tracks that are like not Daytona, not
A
draft
little more
heavy,
technical.
a little more technical, yeah, exactly. I think you're gonna see Knapp venture to the front of the field, and if he helps Cam Black out being his buddy, we might see Cam Black running in the front of the field as well.
Yeah. Billy got up a little high there. JD let him back in, but that was almost a moment.
Blazing ran half the backstretch, forced onto the apron there.
Yeah, I saw that. Starting to get a little separation, kinda. Like, I'm sure they could hang with each other, but got like a front group with two in the middle, and then another group they'll get back formed up. It looks like here soon. I can see those guys get a nice run, bring it to the outside again.
Let's go see who is falling back. Is anybody soon going to be a threat of maybe losing a lap? So yeah, Bleachy and Hollywood, they found each other. They are together. They are probably half a lap down. And it's early on in the stage. They are almost exactly half a lap down. C-Fan all by himself. He's like three-quarters of a lap down.
Okay, I see him way back there now.
C-Fan, well, he was lucky in that first incident to catch back up, but the second he got up there, he got taken out. C-Fan, known for having bad luck, and it's not a great season opener for C-Fan, but he's another one of those guys where we go to a track that's, like you said, more technical. I think we're going to see C-Fan venture to the front. He does a lot in FTR. I assume he's going to do it on the next gen series over here as well.
Honestly, anything, too, could still happen. They got pit stops coming up here, I'm sure, soon. This is 4 times, right? So they'll be pitting a lot. And, one caution, he's right back in the race before the stage even ends. Oh, JD got the apron a little bit there, but saved it.
Oh, we've got signals. Yeah, that's Davey, a pit signal.
I think they're pitting, what, every 10 laps or 11, 12 laps on 4 times?
I'm not sure.
I think it's only about 12 or something like that, maybe 14. These cars aren't known for gas mileage. I think it's 14.
So 14? Billy and JD staying out again, and we've got only 3 cars coming down pit road that time. But look at that, it must have been like 3rd through 5th, because now there's a big gap between JD and the 17 of Knapp, and so you're going to have, so we know Billy and JD, we know they're going to work together, but so's Cam Black and Knapp. To the outside they go, and they've got to run.
The help didn't go with them, though.
No, they didn't. Oh, but Knapp, they got clear. What a massive run by those guys.
I think they might have let them down because they're coming to pit here, and I don't know, because that was a hell of a run they must have got.
Yeah.
Like, to clear both cars that quick. They're still ripping another lap there, maybe. Oh no, they're going in.
All coming down pit road, so little wobbly, some of them coming down pit road.
Looks like Billy will get in. It looked like that 21 made it in first, but that was that's not the results I see on the screen.
So we're gonna have to watch guys like Eto coming out of the pits. They're all by themselves. They lost probably a couple seconds on just that one lap, pitting early.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if any of these guys got speeding. That first pit stop sometimes can be a little tricky, just getting it wound up for the first time of the day. Looks like JD's out, Billy's out. Looks like they all went out fine. They're gonna have a little congestion here, get back on the track.
So the rule is they must be on the apron. So they must be on the apron until the back straightaway. Now I know from experience how hard this apron is to stay down there, and you're seeing the 17, I think that is struggling to keep it down there.
Yeah, once you kind of get on there, you kind of just got to leave it, because you try to get back down to the apron.
You're going to wreck, yeah. The 34 just lost some time trying to get back down. Now he's got the 24 on him. 48 a rig, blowing by him because he's up to speed. C-Fan still by himself. We got a pack up here in the front.
Even getting up on the apron a little bit, I don't think it's much of an advantage because it kind of slows you down trying to save it as you're getting on there. And the way these cars roll out, like they're pretty slow, you're not getting much of a time advantage.
So it is the same 4 cars here, or that were battling up until pit stops. The 17 and the 21 were able to get by Billy and JD. We'll see if they can't do it again. Maybe they'll just be contending riding. Because that, no, maybe not.
I think that's the best bet for at least a couple laps. I'm not sure how many are left right now, but at least a couple laps to to get away from some people.
They're pulling even.
Them.
They had a good side drive there going into that corner. They're going to get a big run on exit. Oh, JD, a little wobbly, but they're even on coming off the corner. 17 nosing ahead. You can tell that 17 and 21 have a good tandem. They're able to make work happen on that outside.
Yeah, 17 led that lap.
Billy and JD hanging strong on the bottom. They're going to pull even again.
Can get all together. There's 5 cars there. If they can get in line, they're going to run these guys down for sure when they're battling for the world.
You can see at the middle of the corner how tight Knapp is holding Billy to the bottom, just trying to get that side draft, just to stay even and then get the advantage off the corner. But yeah, them doing this is allowing this second pack, and this second pack, what, has 4 or 5 cars, so they're going to catch them regardless now.
They're catching them pretty quick.
Oh, they're going to get there. Not only do they have more cars, but this front pack is battling, and let me see if somebody's streaming.
I think the damage is done, though, already. We're going to have another big pack here soon.
And they got to take this run. They have it. They got to take it.
21 going to go out on zone and hopefully go with that pack, but they're not going to go with him. Which
they
I don't
didn't
know
take
if I would
it.
either. He's going to be way slower.
Yeah, they didn't take it. We still have 17 to go left in this stage, so at least another pit. They're only halfway through now.
They're only, what, halfway?
They're only halfway through stage 1.
Yeah.
This is good racing. These boys are not afraid to get on the outside, and with the cars being so even with the next gen, it's honestly going to create better racing at most tracks, but here at Daytona, you're seeing these guys not afraid to jump to that outside line, make work up there.
I'd rather them go to that outside line. Like, let's see some entertainment. It gets kind of boring running the broadcasting these races when there are 12 cars in one line. There's nothing to really call. But they keep mixing up like this. It'll be an entertaining race.
It's 4v4 right now. It's going to be who does Big Rig go with. And he better jump to that outside or he's going to lose the draft. He does. So now it's a 5v4 on the outside line.
I was going to say, I'd like to see that 4th place go up and take that line.
6v3. Blazin making work up there. Oh, almost in the wall. We saw the same thing.
See, I don't mind the side drafter on the corner, but I think if you stay up a little, you get a better run off exit than pinching them down right at, you know. It's like being right at the bottom is not that big a deal.
This outside line can stay formed, and they're staying formed. They can get by this inside line and take Billy off the pot of being out front. But yeah, they've got 4 cars almost clear now.
Yeah.
5 now.
Clear everyone, or are they gonna drop down here and leave some people out to hang? Looks like they've got 3, maybe 4 cleared. They're gonna go down, I think.
Great job by Blazin to lead that group out front.
That's going to leave the 21 and I think the 34 there out on their own now. They didn't let those guys get clear.
Blazin, I got 2 words, and Knapp got clear. You're going to see Rapid and Cam Black probably fall to the back of this line here, but now I know I got 2 words. I raced with him in a league. Oh, the 17 maybe caught a glitch.
He's somehow going to slide it back on the track.
No, he's around. He's wrecking. Oh, I don't know if he caught a glitch or what happened, but
I know that glitch off the exit of 4. There's a few of them there, and it definitely sends you shooting to the left like that. I've lost races that way. A couple laps to go. That stupid glitch. Daytona's got about 14 of them that I've hit.
And Knapp was riding in the 3rd spot.
Like riding along the yellow line right where they are now is pretty dangerous. There's a few spots right there that'll glitch you. And then if you, right on exit, if you hit that yellow line in the right spot, right where it turns to like a straight line, it'll send you pretty good. 17 was a little deeper. He was about somewhere around here when he got knocked out.
So you see Big Rig, he was trying to run that outside. He was all by himself, maybe trying to hint to other drivers, hey, let's jump to the outside. Yeah. But with this front pack having... Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to let the competitors know your move, because, you know, they're all in one chat, you don't want to say anything, but it's a 5-pack out front. You got 3, and the only way that smaller pack is going to catch up, we saw it before, is if the front pack races. Yeah. And we're coming up on, that's probably C-Fan.
Yeah, I see.
He's out on a Sunday drive.
Let me get on Big Rigs here and see some pit stuff. Oh, maybe he's not streaming. Is he not streaming?
No, Big Rig's live. I'm watching him. Big Rig again, looking to the outside all by himself.
Maybe he's having heating issues, so he's trying to cool that engine a bit. I don't think we're 12 to go really in a pit coming up in a few laps. I don't know how much racing is really worth doing trying to make a move right now. Especially got a lap car coming out. I'd almost want to.
Yeah, that's the 12. That's bleachy.
There. I think if you're gonna make a move, you kind of use that car as a pick. Other than that, I would just stay in line until you clear him. I don't know why Big Rig's not being able to hang right on.
These leaders didn't know where Bleachy was going. And
no one ever does, that is for sure.
And now he's going to come down in front of Rig, forcing Rig on the outside. I don't understand the concept of what Bleachy was doing there. They didn't know where he was going, and it about shook up the front pack.
Very much worth trying to understand the concept of Bleachy, because he just does some things, and you know, you better be on your toes, man. You better be keep your eyes open when you're around him sometimes. He did that a couple of weeks ago, I think, at Texas, in the last lap. He caused some pretty good confusion. I think a couple people end up spinning out going over the line because of it. Oh, the floor going to go up a bit. Oh, is that
Rig? Is that pitting by himself? We saw it. We saw it hurt Davey.
Interesting.
We saw it hurt some other guys. Hollywood.
Yeah, pitting alone's definitely going to hurt. You're pitting with one or two of the cars out of a pack. It's not so bad. But pitting alone, you're going to lose a couple seconds a lap.
But we even saw like Davey, and it was like a pack of 3 cars pit a lap earlier than the rest of the field, and they're nowhere to be found right now. So
yeah,
the rest of the field going to signal right here. Blazin did a great job this fuel run taking the lead. We'll see if he can hold it on pit road.
How did they lose that much? Like, maybe they had an
issue
or something.
You gotta think, even one lap of running in a pack, if they run a 46-second lap and then buy them. Oh, we got a wreck! Oh. Was that Billy? Did he run through Blazin going into the pit? Somebody got in the back of Blazin. I'm not sure who it was. Billy's got damage. I don't know if Blazin braked early or if Billy overshot it. That's gonna hurt both of them. Billy gets in. Maybe he sped. He got in really fast too.
Yeah, even that time difference, you're running 2-3 seconds slower for that lap. They should be half a track down. That's kind of crazy. Looks like Billy's definitely got some damage to fix. He's going to be in there a lot longer than these other guys. JD and I think the 19, no, the 21. Oh no, that's Billy in the 4. I keep getting confused.
So it looks like Billy didn't speed, but he had some damage and he's going to lose some time. Did Blazin? Is he? That's JD.
Blazin came out way behind these guys. I don't think he got speeding or anything, but he lost a lot of time.
So there's Hollywood. Now, I'm not sure if he pitted yet, because he was involved early and was kind of riding by himself most of the time.
Yeah.
Not
sure. Some big separation on that pit stop. Amazing how much separation they create in these pit stops. You know, I can see you coming out within a few tenths, but like they're seconds apart. Like all of them. Fastest 2 are probably building this 21 right now. There's 2 up ahead of them that are hooked together. I think that's the leaders actually. Ethan got out way before these guys, but I think he was maybe at the tail end of the lap or something.
Yeah, Davey's still all by himself. Rapid coming out of the pits now. See Chris and Edtho together. Bleach is just hanging on, trying to be the free pass. Rig, C-Fan, poor C-Fan, off to a bad start. Blazin with that pit incident. Billy trying to lead this group. I can only imagine, unless he fixed his damage, he probably did, because he didn't get a penalty. So I imagine he had seconds of damage trying to lead this pack. And we got contact again.
I think JD's the leader right now. Yeah. I'm not sure if that 31's in front or he's on the tail end.
No, he is a lap down, or about to be. With
I think,
2 words in JD.
I kind of think JD just stays with him, unless he's kind of slow. But keep that 3-car pack together for a little bit. and hold off Billy for. They got 6 more laps.
I mean, it's smart. Yeah, he's a lap down, but I mean, it's a 3v3 right now rather than a 3v2. And both packs are using a lap car. Bleachy at the tail end of that second one, and you have Hollywood leading this one. Bleachy just hoping they don't pull out and pass Hollywood, because that would put him trapped a lap down.
I was just going to say that. Bleachy's begging JD to keep Hollywood in front of him.
They're catching C-Fan too, and unless they stay behind him, they're going to catch him at a decent pace.
I think C-Fan's going to end up probably dropping in behind him, and that'll take Bleachy out of the lucky dog. Bleachy's also begging that they'll let C-Fan stay in front, probably.
So there's 6 to go in this stage. And they're running the outside. Oh, trying to get by C-Fan.
Yeah, they just went around C-Fan.
So that is...
will latch on and help these guys even more.
That is not good for Bleachy.
No, that's going to hurt. You're going to need a caution or something after the stage start right away or something to get back in it.
We're coming to 5 to go here in this stage.
A lot of damage on that 24. Wish the game would fix the damage, like, visually properly.
Yeah, there's a lot of things this game needs to fix when it comes to viewing these races. I remember one of the things they promoted on this game, and it bugs me to this day, they said they were going to add an interval and the lap count for when you watch the race. And they did that, but within the first week of the game, it wasn't working, so it would stay on, like, lap 0 of blank, whatever, and it wouldn't change, and the intervals wouldn't change, so it was pointless. So rather than fixing it, they just took it off the game. So therefore, NASCAR Heat 5 was so expensive for nothing.
It shouldn't be really that hard to do. They just gotta like the timers are already there. They just gotta display them.
Yeah, well, NASCAR Heat 5 doesn't like making.
This
they don't
is like the
fixing
DOS
things.
version of a video game right here. Like, especially this viewing, it's so like caveman style. It's as basic as I can't even believe we get to see who we're actually viewing.
Yeah.
That's about the only feature that's on this part. A lot of action right now up here. They're just rolling.
I'm gonna go through the field, see Technasi all by himself. He's got a lot of front end damage, or he did. It's probably fixed, but we wouldn't know that. 2 words.
That 11 car is special gears in that. Special made to drive that 11.
Well, when Middletown drives it, it likes to save gas. When Denny Hamlin drives it, you know, it kind of puts people in the wall kind of often, you know.
Hey, man, you gotta be a bit aggressive these days with these kids. Hey,
there is a pack here, so I did find some racing. So you have Typical, you have Davey, Blazin. So a lot of the guys that have been in incidents, Edtho and Chris are in this pack, and they're kind of racing.
What were you saying about the gas, saving gas? What were you saying about that with the 11?
Oh, yeah, when Middletown drives it, it likes to gas save, and when Hamlin drives it, it likes to wall other drivers.
I don't gas save, I just manage the fuel.
Oh, you got another pack here, so Rig and Rapid blowing by the 11 of Technasi. I hope Technasi's not a lap down, because we haven't seen too much of him, and he's being passed by
I don't think
Rig and Rapid.
I think he came out with... I'm pretty sure he's on the lead lap. But, you can manage the gas and still go as fast here. Like, here, it's important, I find, like, if I'm running in the back of these guys, I'm going to fuel gear for sure at Daytona, just to maybe take less gas when we hit.
Now Nap going a lap down, so now Nap and C-Fan are going to be racing for the free pass, and Hollywood just trying to fend them all off. Bleachy's kind of out of the question at this point, but you know Nap and C-Fan, both contenders, they're going to want to be... They're going to want to fight for this free pass here, so I don't think they're going to give it to each other, and we're coming to... I think it's like 3 to go.
I don't see JD in the 24 moving out.
No, we are white flag.
Alright.
Yeah, we are white flag.
I could see those 2 behind maybe fighting a little bit, but these front 3 right here, I don't think they're moving. Oh, JD hits the apron and pops up a bit. Does the smart thing, gets back in line.
I don't know, C-Fan's kind of in a good spot here over Nap. Nap is going to have to, like, pull out last second coming to the line. I'm not sure if he's going to do it.
Like, he'll be on his own. I don't think he'll get any momentum. 24 goes up a bit.
Yeah, then you have this battle for the stage win, too, so... 24 looking high. 24 gonna try and get it. The 19 just gonna stay low.
Yeah, there's too much momentum there underneath.
Tell you what, CFAM was the decider of that stage. Whoever he pushes there was gonna edge out in front, come into the line. But I understand CFAM staying low. He doesn't want to give Nap the opportunity to get under him coming to the line. So, but
yeah,
a lot of
to gain
things
by
going
making
on
any
there.
kind of move for CFAN there. He's already in the spot he wants to be.
So JD, the stage 1 winner of the season, that's a playoff point towards the playoffs. And I know we're looking at the playoffs a little early, and we'll, you know, create our own playoff picture and everything. You know, yeah, it's early, but I mean, it's only what, like 7 races in the regular season, so each one counts.
Might be early, but all the points are still the same, whether it's the last race of the season or first.
That's true. And a win gets you in as long as you make the 5 of the 7 races, or whatever it is, 4 of the 7 races.
Yeah.
So a win for
this 7 races.
Yeah, it's only a short season.
Oh wow, these are big points then right now. You know, typically with 7 to go, you're already halfway through the season usually. So you don't have many races to gain points. So you got to get them as fast as you can, I'd say.
Let me make sure. So I'm not sure because Rig Stream didn't really tell me who's on the lead lap, who's not. So CFAN got the free pass. He's in the back, so we know that. So everybody else back there's probably a lap down. We know Bleachy.
I would say, what was it? The 19 and who was battling?
So I think Bleachy's the only one a lap down because he's in the back. Yeah. Bleachy must be the only one a lap down.
Is Bleachy in that yellow car there?
Bleachy's in the 12.
Yeah, the 12, okay. Yeah, I would say he's got the 17 might be a lap down because they both started right at the back. CFAN would have started behind everyone.
Oh, it's a 6-race regular season.
I think something happened with Big Rig. His stream is stuck on loading right now.
Oh, really?
You see him out there on the track? I don't see him on the track. I think he lagged out.
Let's go around here. Oh, yeah, he is in the pits. So Big Rig with a mechanical issue. Is anybody else streaming?
Well, Hollywood's probably streaming. Go down to Ruthless Racing.
You guys are watching, please leave a comment, let us know what you think of this racing. A lot of 2x2, middle of the pack, Davey, and we got 3 wide, Billy being sucked into the middle. JD gonna lift for him. So, do you guys notice the stage winner, the guys up in the front? There must be tire strategy going on, because Edtho, Two Words was already up front, but Edtho, Hollywood, a lot of guys that have, you know, weren't factors in the last stage.
I don't think you need lefts until stage 3. Some people will take 4s at both stage breaks, but I don't think I'd take lefts until the start of stage 4.
It definitely shook the field up a lot.
He's making some quick work of some of these guys, though. He's right back in the middle here. If he could race his way back on the lead lap, that'd be impressive. Not going to do it out there by himself, though.
These guys are doing a phenomenal job racing, though. No big incidents, clean racing. They're holding the line. I was kind of skeptical. You're combining ABC drivers. You're combining guys from different leagues and series. But they're doing a phenomenal job so far, and we've seen a fantastic race. Edtho leading 2 words, then Hollywood. Typical was a non-factor in the previous stage, so we'll see if he can't get up there. You have Nap Racing, so the FTR guys showed out in the first stage, so we have some new faces up in the front.
Luci's dropped right to the back again, but I don't know what's up with his car. He got halfway through the pack, and then he's back in last. Getting some love from Everything NASCAR here, man. I love you too, brother. In the chat. One of the ruthless boys. Wonder who else would be streaming.
Is Hollywood streaming?
It's usually on Ruthless. It's not on there right now.
Who else is out here? Who else streams?
I can't think of it. Let me go through the names. Chris doesn't, believe. I don't think anyone. Billy usually doesn't. He doesn't. Yeah, I think we're in the dark here for the rest of the race, I believe. Oh, you didn't go and interview JD?
Yeah, I couldn't. I can't get in the chat. It's full.
Oh, it's full. That's true.
You know what?
Big Rig might actually be gone.
Yeah, I might be able to now. Yeah, I can now.
tough without any lap counts or anything. C-Fan is up. Okay, what's C-Fan? Just C-Fan, I think. Yeah, that's true. He streams. There we go.
Is C-Fan live?
Random on. Yeah, we got some action here now. State lap 5 here, up 29.
Oh yeah, C-Fan. All right, cool.
Perfect.
So we got with Big Rig, we were getting the view of the back. C-Fan, we might get the view of the front. No, I'm just kidding. So it's actually last stage worked out the opposite.
What are you saying? With who are you gonna get view from the back?
I said, watching Rig, we were getting the view from the back, but that actually wasn't the case on that last stage. And C-Fan, I said we can get the view from the front, but not last stage. So.
No, that was reversed.
Yeah.
Semi-reversed, at least. I wonder what happened with Rig. He doesn't typically disconnect, I don't think.
Oh, yeah, so Nap is a lap down.
Nap is at 17?
Yeah, the 17 is a lap down.
Yeah, I thought him and Bleachy would be right now. He's in the lucky dog spot, though. Look at that difference with Hollywood staying on the lead lap. Now he's running third. That's a big difference, too, because the lucky dog, sure, it's great to get, but you're still starting at the back. Being able to stay on the lead lap by one car length, you know, allows them to...
yeah, so Nap and Bleachy were a lap down, so was C-Fan, but he got the free pass. So yeah, and C-Fan's up to 5th now.
Yeah. They are definitely in a line now.
And the whole field is together, so nobody got left out this time. No incidents. Billy, he wants to go to the front.
Yeah, he keeps peeking out. I don't blame him. Might as well, you know. Might as well do something at this point. I'm sure you don't want to mess up, but at the same time, I don't want to run 26 more laps or whatever, 21 more laps just in a line like this.
Davey.
First, I don't mind it.
Davey right behind Billy. I'd imagine Davey'd probably go with Billy. But Cam Black, I'm not sure.
Well, it all depends on who's behind him, though, as well, right? Like, if he doesn't know or trust the guy behind him, you know, I don't know if I make the move, because if you make it and no one goes, you're going right back to the back.
So Davey's giving a reasonable distance between himself and Billy. Unless he's just giving him a lot of gap. Maybe he's trying to hang back. Maybe he's trying to coax Billy to hang back. I'm not sure. They could just be giving each other a lot of space as well.
That's what they're trying to look
Oh, no, we have Rapid all by himself, so we do have one car that lost the draft.
Who?
Rapid. 34.
Sure who Rapid is?
That's the 34.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see anything happen to him.
Yeah, we have one car that has lost the lead pack. But everybody else still in a long train.
Got 4 laps of fuel, it looks like right now. Just basically a freight train going here. You know, $20 million train right here.
Yeah. So since we don't have too much action going on, we're going to go through and look at some interesting things here. So, first off, let's look at the schedule. So, it's only 6 race regular season.
So, I think we might get some pits here, I just want to say. Go ahead.
Oh, do we have pits coming up?
I don't know, I think I saw the front car signal, but I'm not sure.
We might.
It's a little early.
It is ×4. Yeah, there's one car. One car. And that was the leader of the pack, wasn't it? Edtho, yeah, and the leader of the pack gets worse gas mileage, so that would make sense. But so we have 6 race regular season. We have Daytona this week. Then we go to Auto Club next week. Another big track, but a little less draft heavy than Charlotte. Then we're off for Labor Day weekend. And then we end with Bristol, the Roval, the only road course, the Charlotte Roval, and Atlanta. Then we have the playoffs. So we go to Darlington and Richmond, where we will eliminate 4 drivers. So the top 12 will get in. That's playoff standings. You have wins and everything, but you have Darlington and Richmond.
That's a tough first round right there.
It is. Honestly, it is. But we run all the easy tracks in the regular season. But
It is what it is. You know, you got to race them eventually. But yeah, that's
hey,
you know, that'll separate the men from the boys. Those two.
You want to be in the round of 8, you got to earn it. But in the round of 8, to make it to the final 4, Texas and Phoenix. So 2 very different tracks.
Yeah.
And then the championship race on October 28th is Homestead, which in my opinion is the best racing track on the game. That's why I chose it. And with these next-gen cars, I think we're down for a great show there, Inel.
Yeah, definitely a good track for these cars. It's a lot of fun on these tracks. You can go anywhere with the other cars, but you could really go anywhere with these cars there.
So you have a pit signal here by Davey. Did these 2 packs get broken in 2, or is that
something? Yeah,
pitting?
I think just through one of the cars peeled off. And I don't know if he checked up the field or what happened there, but it definitely separated them.
Yeah.
Sure these front, just getting a lot of just single car hits.
That's true. We saw one car, only 3 that time.
Yeah, C-Fan's still showing 2 more laps of gas, so let's see these front 3 at least going another lap, I think. No, they just clicked to 1, so they're going to have to pit next time.
So the stage is only 29 laps, 3 laps shorter than the last one. So let me go through what else is there to talk about. So we didn't have a clash. Broadcast details. So.
Is there any kind of fuel rule?
Yeah. So let me look up the rules here. So we have
14. They would have to stop twice here at 29. I'm not sure if they're able to go over one.
No, they cannot. So you have to. The rule is you go what the tank says. You can go over, you can go under, but whatever the tank says determines the number of pits. So if it's 29 lap stage and you get 14 laps of gas, you have to pit twice. I don't care if you run 20 laps and then run 8, you have to pit twice.
That's what I mean. Like, some of these guys staying out that extra lap. Well, they got 17 to go still, it's showing. Or 16, so yeah, they're getting 12 to the tank, it looks like. So yeah, they definitely have to...
So we just got confirmation the power went out, so that caused his DNF for the night.
Electrical issues there in that car.
Literally. So like I said, the points are real NASCAR points and structure, playoff structure. After 2 races, we eliminate 4 in the playoffs, a round of 8, round of 12, final 4. Of course, it's broadcasted on channel Highside Broadcasting or Ineltown's channel when he chooses to do one with me. 50% times 4 stages, relaxed cautions. Of course, the single car qualifying directed by me. Point structure is real life NASCAR, so we just discussed the fuel rule. So we have something interesting that I like to do, and it really pinpoints penalties rather than creating a gray area. I don't like having gray areas. I don't like making judgment calls. So what I'm doing is we have a 4-tier system. We have tier 0, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And this has to do with aggressive racing. So tier 0, racing incidents, they happen, I get it. As long as they don't cross the line, it won't be a penalty. Harmless bumps, racing incidents, accidental contact, accidental wrecks, etc. It happens, it's racing, no penalty. Tier 1. So you have drivers being bumped continuously by a driver. During contact and being squeezed in the fence due to an over-aggressive move by a driver. So those might interline a little bit. The difference is if it is continuous, that's the key word. Continuous bumps causing a driver to hit the fence and just... I mean, I think I have it even written in there, racing like a douche. It is a 10 to 30 point penalty. There has to be clips or broadcast clips of proof. So numerous penalties from Tier 1 can result in a heavier penalty in Tier 2. But simple, you're allowed to race, accidents happen, but if somebody's, hitting you every corner, squeezing you in the fence, doing stupid moves to cause a wreck, a small penalty will fit it. Tier 2. A driver causing multiple cars to go into the fence or get spun around or get minor damage. So pretty much the same thing as Tier 1, but a step higher. So if you're causing a wreck due to an over-aggressive move, it's a 30 to 45 point penalty. Tier 3. A driver purposely wrecks another driver with proof from a clip or broadcast showing intent. As read previously in the rules, if drivers self-police and bump drivers out of frustration, I get it, you're allowed to retaliate when it comes to bumps. But if a driver wrecks another driver on purpose, it can result in a 50 to 100 point penalty, possible suspension and a possible playoff ineligibility. Of course, it all depends on the severity. So like I said, it even says in the rules, drivers can self-police. If you bump somebody 10 times and they bump you back once, it's not going to be a retaliation penalty. But if you wreck somebody, that's going to be a retaliation penalty. Tier 4, it gets pretty nasty. And this is basically the worst thing you can do in a league. We saw Reckless Racer do it in the championship race of A-League last year. Literally the worst thing you could do. A driver purposely wrecks a driver, causing a massive crash involving innocent drivers and changing the outcome of a race. Includes waiting on a driver and taking them out. A 100 to 200 point penalty. Playoff ineligibility. Possible remove from league. All depends on severity of the incident and specifics.
If you're getting that penalty, whether you're in the league or not, you're not contending, that's for sure.
No. Yeah, so,
like
of
the
course...
whole season's points.
Yeah, so it really comes down to, I'm not going to say you wreck somebody, you're getting removed from the league, because, you know, situations matter, that's why I have it, it's all situational, you know, but that's why it's a possible 1 to 2 race suspension, 100 to 200 point penalty. I mean, you can't just go out there, wreck somebody in the middle, you know, wrecking 10 cars with 5 laps to go. It's just not going to happen. It's not tolerated in any league.
Yeah, especially too if you're trying to, you go to wreck someone to cause a caution or something because you're behind and you want a chance at the win. Like, you know, say you're half a track back and you purposely wreck someone just to draw the caution. Like,
and that would probably go in tier 1. It would be the 50 to 100 point penalty, possible suspension, possible playoff ineligibility. So, wrecking one driver on purpose, that's tier 1. But like when you see what Reckless Racer did, and it's a perfect example. Thanks, Reckless. A perfect example if you're watching out there, buddy. You gave me a perfect example of this, you know, just wrecking multiple drivers, and it changed the outcome of a race. I mean, it completely changed the outcome of the championship race. It wrecked a championship contending driver, and that's pretty much here. If you wreck, you know, like what Mike RPM did to Billy a couple years ago in A-League, like if you just wreck 5-6 cars on purpose, like, it's not going to be tolerated. But
yeah,
so that's pretty much the tier system, which is different from any other league, and it eliminates any gray area. There's not an incident that can happen out there that it doesn't fall in one of these tiers.
Yeah, and like I'd almost put that, if you're intentionally wreck someone for a caution, like that's not retaliation or anything. I would almost put that in a higher tier, almost like the you know, the top 2, just because that's changing the outcome of a race.
That's definitely
whoever's near you to wreck them. You have no beef with them. You're just wrecking them for your own benefit.
And it doesn't even specifically say retaliation. It just says like drivers wrecking somebody on purpose. So the reasoning, you know, doesn't matter. But yeah, no, that would fall in one of the top 2 tiers for sure. But do we have any other details? We have some broadcast details. So and this, we might actually do some of these here in a minute. I've always done these. It's something different. I've never seen them be done before. So first off, we have the winner. Of course, the winner mandated to come to the booth. I don't care how mad you are if something happened in the race. You win the race, you go come talk to us. Second and third place have the option. That's up to them. A added feature that I've always liked to use in my broadcast is, of course, joining the chat, talking to the stage winners. We can't do that because the chat was full. And I don't want to do it for stage 2 winner because we didn't do it for stage 1 winner. So it wouldn't be fair, but and all I ask, of course, for the drivers in the chat.
Again there.
Yes, we have a massive pack here together. Is that C-Fan out front?
Yeah, Hollywood actually short pitted this time versus last, because C-Fan still got 4 laps, and Hollywood stayed out latest last time, and now he's already going in.
Something to note is
he's
Bleachy...
He's going to be kind of on his own, though. I'm not sure about that move there.
Bleachy and Nap are both still in this front pack, and that's the race for the free pass.
I think the actual front pack is... I don't think the C-Fan's actually leading. I think it's...
Really?
Let me see here. Who was I swear there was another car. Yeah, JD and
C-Fan's out front.
Someone are up here. JD and Billy.
No, C-Fan's out front.
Where's JD and Billy then?
I think they may have gotten a penalty, because I was riding on them for the longest time.
So was I. I thought they were leading. I'm not sure what's that middle car there. I can't see the number. 32 or something.
Billy, Chris, and JD they must have gotten a penalty because C-Fan is leading.
Yeah, C-Fan is. Yeah, that's crazy. I thought they were up front. Huh. Interesting. We'll have to see at the end of the stage how they stack up. Huh?
So it looks like maybe another signal here by Blazin. I'm not sure.
31 then Hollywood's by himself now on the track.
I believe he pitted
I'm not
early.
sure why he pitted so soon there. Maybe he didn't take enough gas last time? I don't know. Huh. Hey, look at that. The new guy can block up there in third. Yeah, I'm not sure why Hollywood would have pitted there. I wonder if something happened. Or maybe he actually... Maybe he got pitted. Because then I saw another car going too. That wasn't him. Interesting strategy. Looks like we got a few more pitting now.
Yeah, it looks like most of the rest of the pack here is going to pit.
It seemed like it was about a 3-lap, like each lap for 3 or 4 laps. A few cars were coming off at a time, not really the whole pack. It did see a bunch here, but there was a lot of 2-3 car pits and single car pits here. There's a bunch of them coming in now.
The rest of them, all but the 34 of Rapid.
I'm not sure if he's on the same schedule or if he was on the lead lap or not. I forget. That really surprises me about Billy and JD though.
So there's only going to be 5 to go. So they could take some tire strategy here. None, rights maybe.
I ain't taking any tires right now, no way.
Doesn't look like the 21 did. Doesn't look like Blazin is, but it looks like 24 did. The 11, Technosy, I got 2 words. Look like they did. Because they're coming out a little later than the rest of these guys.
Yeah, they would have been about 3 seconds off. C-Fan took a can of gas. Like
oh, but look at this pack. So you have Hollywood and Typical and that's Davey. They're coming. But it's only 3 of them. They're losing time.
Behind, though. They're going to be 5-6 seconds behind that lead pack.
They're going to have to...
Like 4 laps earlier by himself.
They need to get Technosy here, the 11. They need to get... I got 2 words with them, and I don't think they're going to get the 11. They're just too far behind. I don't think they're going to catch that front pack. Not only the front pack has a little more cars, but again, look at this. The battle for the free pass is still in the front. You have Bleachy and Nap together. And Nap finds himself in the exact same situation he was in last stage.
Yeah, they both started the stage a lap down, so I'm not sure if anyone else... Well, right now, no one else is closer to the first lap player. They just better hope they don't lap one more.
If they do, they'll probably...
or something.
Yeah.
That'd be terrible.
Yeah. I just can't believe the 2 cars that are a lap down are still in this front pack. I mean, they're making a difference.
Definitely allows that. Like,
but they're making a difference in the end result of the race. You have the top 3, but you have 2 lap down cars as well, which is going to allow the second pack that probably won't be able to catch them. Definitely, at this point.
I can't see catching them. There's the 3 of them.
No, definitely not. But
other than, like, maybe they mess up a bit, or maybe the 19 challenges a bit, takes those 2 cars and goes for a run, and maybe something happens, but I think
17 has to do something.
Whatever he can. I think he stays at the bottom no matter what and protects that lucky dog.
Yeah, 3 to go.
Down this whole stage. He doesn't want to run the 3rd stage lap down. We've seen no cautions, so...
Yeah, no cautions. That's a good point. There has been no cautions, some minor wrecks, but no cautions tonight. Yeah, I think Nap finds himself in just the same situation he was in last stage. Not a good one. That second pack might be catching.
I'd almost would take, maybe on that pit stop, almost take, pull everything and then just do a wave around on this next stage and get yourself back on. Only really throw you off a couple laps of gas. You can make that up, ride in the back and just draft and really saving a bunch of fuel to make some of it up at least.
It's going to be 2 to go, and we have more than just 2 cars this time. I think we have 3 cars this time racing for the stage win. Maybe we'll see some difference.
I'd love to see C-Fan make a move and Bleachy and Nap go with him. If I was Nap though, Bleachy goes up with him, I'd drop in underneath.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, and if I'm Bleachy, I'm not going high just for that reason.
No way. Like, look where he's running. He's straddling the yellow line there, protecting that bottom. It's pretty risky here. That yellow line is pretty risky on this half of the track.
Nap is just going to have to back it up, get a run off of 4, side draft to 12, and beat him to the line. Like, right now, that's the only thing in the playbook, and it didn't work for him last time.
You could pull a Bleachy and just straight put it underneath them and move them.
Maybe.
Bleachy does that pretty well here.
White flag in this stage.
Oh, that hits the apron though. One little wash up by Bleachy, man. I'd be diving it in that spot. A good turn there. Nap kind of lost some momentum there, hitting the apron.
C-Fan, does he go high here? No, he stays in line. Of course, Bleachy going too.
Might be content after that first stage, just finishing third here. It's a good point. I wonder if like
Bleachy goes high. Nap tried to get under and Bleachy shut the door. Bleachy gonna end up being the free pass, and Nap gonna be the odd one out. We got a race for second. C-Fan steals it from Cam Black, I think.
Wow. I guess when you're that close to the line, you might as well make a move. Look like
Blazing Guns.
Back in the lead lap. Look outfield.
JD and Blazing sweeping the stages.
Hey, they're in the same house. Good for Blazing, man. Right on. Yeah, Billy ended up 9th, so JD's probably 11th there. Chris in the 10th. But not see a decent stage there compared to that first one, I believe. I haven't talked much about Typical there. He managed 4th.
He was coming in that second pack. We'll see if he can't be up there for this final stint here.
I think they actually were gaining a bit, those 3 cars on that front pack. Like, not much, but like a 10th or so, it seemed, because they were pretty close compared to when they first came out. Be interesting to see Bleachy, now that he's on the lead lap, if he tries to move his way through the field quickly.
So leading you to green this time, gonna be Blazing and C-Fan. Blazing getting off to a good start.
Probably gonna slip in there nicely. It's gonna leave C-Fan and I think who's that? Is that? I can't see the number. I'm gonna get left out. Oh, C-Fan he's trying to get in. He plows over the 17. He gives him back the spot. Jeez. Third stage, man. The pay window's open. Let's get at her.
Yeah, C-Fan, or not C-Fan, Nap is a lap down.
Yeah. He's gonna need.
I'm not sure he's the only one. I don't think he's the only one.
Yeah,
I think Ed though and Rapid are.
Ed is too, you think?
Technosy, somebody is, because he's 13th.
Technosy finished 8th in that stage. I don't think he was a lap down. He was in front of
Then
Billy.
I think it'd be Ed though 14th and Rapid 15th if Bleachy got the free pass, because Nap's only 13th.
I think JD would have been 11th, so yeah, I'm showing Bleachy in 12th right now on the lead lap, so yeah, 13th and back could be a lap down. Those are 15 us, so 3 cars a lap down, probably.
Yeah, it'd be 3 cars, so if we get a caution, the free pass would go to Nap.
C-Fan kind of lost his draft a bit here. He's 0.8 away from it by himself.
Yeah, he's not going to catch it.
I think, yeah, it's going to roll away from him. With all these cars, they're moving way faster.
And those other guys are back there racing. Rapid, Technosy.
I don't even see him in his mirror. I can barely see him, at least in the mirror, so. Well, they're not. Just the mirror's not working too well. They're not that far back. That's what C-Fan's going to need here quick, though, is those guys to get to him, at least so they can maintain. He's losing a ton of time right now. He's only rolling out on buck 82 through the turns right now, so he's definitely slow. Compared to the pack.
So yeah, I got 2 words, Typical riding, what, the 5th and 6th position.
I think,
Nap,
he doesn't have any
lap down.
damage, but, like, he's only getting 183 here. He only picked up 2 miles an hour down that straight. Maybe he was laying back to let these guys get to him. Yeah, he must have been doing that, because he's definitely quicker now.
So Blazin leads, Chris second, then Cam Black, then you have Hollywood. I got 2 words, typical. You have Napa lap down, you have Hollywood, Billy, JD, and Davey Allison here in this front pack.
These Daytona races are pretty easy to broadcast, really, when it comes to flipping through the cars.
Dude, they're all together.
Yeah, just picking on any random one from, like, I try to get from, like, third on back, usually, if I can. It shows a pretty good picture the whole time of the whole field here. Running with Chris right now in second. Car looks like a golf ball. Is that what it's sponsored by? Some kind of golf company or something?
Not sure.
Oh, it's not. Okay, I thought it was like dimples. It looked like a flag or something. Like the, thought it was like the dimples of a golf ball.
Well, do you have any ones to watch right now, Edel?
I wouldn't count out JD and Billy there. They're mired back a little right now. Chris knows his way around Daytona. I've raced a ton of Daytona racing with Chris. I know he's raced a shitload of them. That's where I met him too, was actually in the Daytona pubs. So, them 3. Who's that up front again?
Blazin, that's Blazin. Blazin's done a phenomenal job winning stage 2. He was up there for a majority. He made that pass early in stage 1 on Billy and JD to take the lead. I mean, Blazin's done a phenomenal job, and he's led a majority of this race. If he can get through pit road without an issue, he could be a factor at the end. You look at Chris, right on his bumper. Bleachy has now DNF'd as well.
Oh, Chris changed his name back, too.
And then Cam Black. Cam Black's been up and down through the field. He's was up there in the last stage. He's up here again in that 3rd spot, and Hollywood has been... He's kind of moved up. He was in the back in stage 1, middle stage 2. Now he's working his way to the front.
I wonder what... I'm not sure what that pit strategy was in that last one, though. I'm not sure if he has issues with gas. Didn't seem it in the first run, but he pitted 4 laps earlier than these guys in that last one. I'm not sure if there's any kind of issues happening. That'll be... I'm kind of interested to see if he does that again. How many laps have we got in this stage? Probably 40?
Check and see how many.
About 35 or something. Count. See what they got to go. They ran about 7 or 8 so far. We're at 26. 26 still to go.
Yeah, 26 to go.
So basically the same strategy. 2 pits still to come. Oh, 3 or 4 more. Well, maybe
so they'll pit with about 21 to go, so they should have 2 pits yet.
Yeah, and Blazin, though, may have to pit earlier in these guys. He's led this whole chunk right now.
Yeah, that's the negative from leading. We saw it with who was leading last stage that had to pit early, and then they really were a non-factor the rest. Yeah. Davey in stage 1. Stage 2, it was Hollywood or somebody. I forget who it was, but...
Well, when Hollywood pitted that second time, he was like 4th or 3rd, and he peeled off on his own. I was just really surprised with that.
He may have got a black flag.
No, I mean, when he went to go in and pit, though, I expected him to stay out like another 3 or 4 laps. Because, like, C-Fan was right with them, and they both, like, C-Fan had 4 laps still in the tank. But, like, even if I'm the 15, I'm still running in fuel gear right now. Whether I'm leading or not, they're not going to try to move. And it's just going to cost me. If they do pass me, I save gas that way. It's fun to lead, but it does burn your gas a lot more than the regular gear and stuff. So very much you can do is gotta basically always hold it wide open. Got about 2 laps. 1 or 2 laps.
Yeah.
No one's signaling yet, so probably I think next lap we might see some signals.
Next lap, and if everybody pits together, it would be interesting to see if anybody runs into the back anybody, if any black flags happen.
I'd really actually like to see this whole pack right here. Send it in.
Where do you want to be in the pack? Do you want to be the middle, the front, the back? Where do you want to be if you're pitting in a whole pack like this?
Like the front, more towards the front, I think allows for more crap to happen. like towards the back safer, but you're still probably coming out behind all of them. Not really sure. The middle's not too bad. You can pass maybe a couple cars in, but you don't have as many behind you. It's I don't know. It's pretty unsafe with 12 cars hitting here. I'm a little worried the whole way in. I shoot it right over to the wall just to avoid as many cars from being right behind me. But like if say third and fifth decide to go in the same line.
So look at this. You got some guys pitting. Billy in the wall, but you got some guys pitting, and you can see a majority of the field running in the middle of that corner.
Oh, I thought he was going to stay out, actually. I thought he was changing his mind.
Yeah, Blazing pitted there. So Billy got thrown in the wall.
Yeah, that really separated that.
The front pack. The only 2 cars pitted there.
Yeah, the 11 and the 19 came in, too, but they were quite a bit behind. Well, I guess it didn't take the entrance to pit road and about 100 yards before it. I don't even think anyone had turned down. Someone, I don't know why Billy got put to the wall like that. There was no one underneath. I don't know. Kind of strange. I'm not sure. Yeah, that really separated that pack. Baby coming in. Jerry and JD gonna make it one more time, but man, that front 5 there, they're kind of gone. They'll see how these other cars cycle out now. Maybe they'll be able to gain some draft again. Getting killed right now in time.
So you got Davey Allison going down pit road right now.
Yeah,
Rapid and pit road.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
So C-Fan came up. Now they split Chris. They put him in the middle.
C-Fan just came out too. Oh wait, maybe
so the leader is currently Hollywood.
I think they're all pitting right now. Oh,
Hollywood's staying out. So is, I got 2 words. So is typical.
Yeah.
I think you stay out as long as you can. I mean, even from competition on the track, like, you're just gonna make up time. It seems like.
I would basically stay out as long as I can, depending on the cars. Are like, I'm not gonna stay out an extra lap if I'm by myself. Like, if there's cars with me, I'm pitting when they're pitting.
Even if there's 2 cars, like when you pit, you're losing time.
All night tonight, it hasn't been much of pack pitting. It's been like 2-3 cars at a time for like 4 laps.
Yeah.
And then you get these little groups that either blend together as they exit pits or have
Typical staying out again. Him and Hollywood. So that time it's just the 24. It's literally, holy crap. So let me just say, this is what. So the difference between here and FTR with the fuel rule is you can't go over the fuel limit. Like, if it says 15 laps, you cannot run 16. As long you have to run 15 or less, and you have to make the required amount of stops. Here, it's allowing for strategy. So if you're leading the race and you only get 15 laps, and maybe you're second, and you only get 16 laps, and maybe you're 15th, and you get 20 laps just because you're saving so much gas, you're seeing it here. I mean, we just had 4 or 5 straight laps of cars pitting, and we still have 2 cars that haven't pitted yet. So it is creating immense strategy. And it looks like Hollywood, is he going to pit here? Typical and Hollywood, yeah. So this is the final cars here. And now we're going to have plenty of packs to keep an eye on here the rest of this race.
They went quite a bit long. They went like 17 laps or something there. I know, about 16 laps or so they must have went there. C-Fan was showing, I think he pit with 1 to go in his tank. And that was like 3-4 laps ago.
So there's still 19 to go. You see Billy, Blazin, and Davey in a pack. Then you have JD coming out of the pits. He should be able to latch onto the back of this pack. It'll be close with Ed though and C-Fan.
Close, yeah.
I think they need him. They need that 4th car. I think JD's gonna get it though.
Yeah.
He's right on he's close. I think he's got it. He's got it.
Typical in Hollywood are coming around turn 1 and 2 right now on the flat.
They need JD if they're going to catch this pack in front of them.
I don't see anyone behind these guys at all. There's a pack of 2 like right just at the edge of the screen. They're
Typical.
The leaders, man.
They are. Typical's the leader, and the second pack with Billy, Blazin, the one of Davey, and I got 2 words, and then you have a third pack with like 4 cars. So this leading pack with Typical, it's just those 2. Then they're probably going to get run down.
Well,
you have 2 packs of 4 cars. Oh, then you have those 2 yet. So you have Nap a lap down with the 21 who's on the free pass. See, this is, oh my gosh. So you have Typical in Hollywood. Then you have Nap who's a lap down with the 21. And then you have a pack of 4. And then you have like a pack of 5.
That's tough for Nap. He's right there with the leaders in sight, but he's a lap down.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's tough, and no cautions or nothing. Never get that lap back. It makes for an annoying race here at Daytona.
This is going to be interesting to see how this plays out. You have a pack of 2, a pack of 2, a pack of 4, and a pack of 5 or 6. And they are all seconds apart, but they're all within visual sight.
Yeah, like that pack of 4 will definitely catch these like Nap in the 21 there. And
then they can catch on. So this pack of 5 or 6 needs to catch this pack of 4.
Maybe a little bit they do. I don't think so. I think that pack of 4 will get to these 2 before they get to the front. Looks like 21's going to go under. That's going to really slow him down. Oh, no, he got back in line. He stands in this pack. I think the second pack of 4. Maybe the first. Yeah, the second pack of 4. And he's an 8. So, 2, 3. Yeah, he's been, so yeah, just the 1 car, 17 a lap down in this whole bunch. And still another pit stop.
This is going to be interesting to see how this plays out.
I think this 21's getting a little annoyed maybe by the 17 something. He keeps looking underneath. But, like, there'd be no reason on earth to pass right now. Those guys are there almost. They're going to get their draft here in a second.
So this is good for this pack. But it's bad for the pack behind them who's catching them. Because if they can all get together, it's everybody's race again. And that second pack is coming too.
Oh yeah, they're already there. And it looks like they're going to go under. And Hollywood and Typical are going to be under fire here very soon too.
Yeah, but that's not good for this.
Clean. Oh, it's almost a little choppy there.
This second pack is going to be in trouble.
What do they have? Just the 4?
They have like 5 or 6.
There's 6 up here.
Yeah, they have 3, 4. Yeah, they have 4, and they were catching that other pack.
Yeah, they're going to be left out of the party, I think. Well, there is still another pit stop, though, so that you saw what happened last time. Like 5 laps worth of pitting going to go on again, probably, too. I think Hollywood and Typical are just going to stretch it, go in with 3 to go, whatever, and take a splash, and that'll be it. Because I can see them staying out for another 5, 6, 7 laps still. T-Fan's showing 3 laps of gas in his tank. He's been running up front of that last pack there. This whole time.
Tell you what, Typical is very good at defending, so even though this whole pack is coming, he's very good at keeping this pack behind him. We'll see if Billy can attack and get by these guys, or if he's gonna be forced to stay in line. With Hollywood, of course, he's gonna stick with Typical.
Yeah, I'd say the best to stick together kind of right now, but...
C-Fan has 3 laps of gas, so they'll be pitting again here soon.
I'm sure
looks like a signal by it, though.
So
yeah, they are.
Probably next lap.
So they got by Hollywood. Typical is not going to block, and they're going to be sitting ducks.
Yeah, there's not much blocking there. They're going probably 10 miles an hour faster, at least. Hollywood will fall in 5th and 6th. Oh wait, maybe 7th and 6th and 7th. So I think T-Fan's going to be pitting definitely on this lap. And then I'm sure there'll be a couple other cars on the
Yeah, that second pack is pitting this lap here, so this front pack is going to be between one of these, I don't know, 7 drivers here. Plus Nap, if he can get the free pass if a caution comes out, which it might. Oh, I got 2 words bumped out of the way by Cam Black.
So
That's probably going to be frustrating.
Do you stay out or do you pit with this pack now?
You're probably forced to pit with the pack.
I'd be a little worried, though, with all these cars now going in on the last one in a bunch.
But if you stay out, you're just going to lose time, I feel like. Maybe not. They gained a lot of time last time, but then again, they didn't all pit together.
I think they might be smart to stay as long as they can and take less gas to stop.
We got signals. Billy did not signal, but Blazin did. The one did. And Blazin, oh my gosh, I don't know what happened to him, but he better get down if he's going to pit.
See on C-Fan stream the dude standing in the car? That glitch there in the pit.
How many pit here? 2, 3 of them.
Oh,
we got a wreck.
One smoke each other. Big wreck. The 17 around hard.
The 4.
Oh, man. The 1 and the 15 didn't end up going into the pits.
Caution.
Really slow on the track.
Is it a caution? And what did you just say if something happens under pits?
Wow. I don't know what happened. Billy and the 1 started that whole thing. I'm not sure who caused it, like, out of the 2, but I saw them hooked together, and then Billy went swinging around, and Davey shot way up on the chalk. Probably collected that 17. He had major. Oh, man.
Nap is going to be the free pass. Rapid is still going to be a lap down.
Yeah, this damage is going to hurt Nap. He's going to start back anyway, so.
Wow.
That's
another incident going into pit road.
Yeah.
Changes everything. We had a whole pack there ready to race it out. Now, are we going to have to pit again?
No, looks like they'll be clear. They'll have about 8 to go when they take the line here.
It really is going to be a shootout. Cam Black and C-Fan, then JD and Technosy all stayed out, and then everybody else pitted. Well, they had just been down pit road.
Yeah. That's going to really stir things up now.
7 to go.
7 to go? Oh.
Cam Black and C-Fan out front.
Oh, a little action into the ball at the back. They're going to be aggressive now. They're going to see no single file anymore.
JD and typical Billy, Chris on the bottom. You have Technosy leading this top group now with I got 2 words.
Hollywood was going to go with that top line, but him and JD were stuck side by side, and Hollywood, I think, had to drop it back down. That kind of hurt that line.
Oh, we got contact.
Contact there.
I think Blazin found himself in the middle of somewhere he didn't want to be.
All these guys really are better off than where they would have been. Or a bunch of them, at least.
More contact. Hollywood trying to get down. They're all fighting for this bottom groove. 6 to go. And 6 to go. If you're 10th, if you're 12th, 11th, 13th, you can't ride. If you're 7th and 8th, you can't ride. If you're 2nd to 4th, 3rd, maybe you can ride. But even then, the only one riding in my book should be that 21 car.
Yeah.
I got 2 words, went all the way to the back. He spent a lot of tonight up in the front.
I can't see Billy just riding here. There's no way he's just going to ride the rest of this race. I see him or Tippo are going to be the ones making the move.
And the thing that's interesting here is this is like 4 different groups together. You have Cam Black, a new guy. You have C-Fan, who doesn't, you know, work with Billy. I feel like C-Fan will just work with anybody. Then you have the 3rd place of JD, who probably work with Billy, but between him and Billy's typical. So are Billy and Typical going to work together, and Billy and JD are split up? Then you have C-Fan, you have Cam Black in the front, you have Chris, you have, I mean, this is, the field is mixed up right now. Hollywood.
I think if Billy, oh, there's a move already.
There's a move.
Billy wants to go, I think JD would go with them, and Typical too.
Bunch of guys went high, but some of them, free spots if you go low.
They're going to leave that 21, underneath. Like, you need some people with Blazins back in there. They're gonna help him out. Oh, he's gonna go up top. They just rocketed around there. Wow,
C-Fan, then JD, then Typical, Billy, Chris, Cam Black.
And like half a lap. That's good. That's good stuff. Impressive.
4 to go.
Now C-Fan's kind of a sitting duck. I think JD wants to win this. I think with
Cam Black forced under the apron.
The move. I wouldn't want to do it too soon because then you're in the same boat. as a
Typical, though, you
defense.
wait too long. Typical could be trying to go around both of them, but will Billy push? Or is Billy going to be in a position where he can either push Typical or maybe get by all three of them? You know, is Chris Cam Black, he was just ditched by the 19. Can he get his way back in the front? Behind them, Blazin has ran a very good race tonight. Stage 2 winner? I don't know. The field is so shook up right now.
Go. 3 to go.
Guys in the back, they shouldn't be working against each other. They should, if you're 7th, 6th, 7th should be jumping out, and everybody behind them should be going high. And they're all racing behind them.
All right, they're battling.
Contact. They're trying to get something going on the outside. I got 2 words. It's going to get clear.
The way they're racing in the back there might be someone going outside the track.
Tell you what, they could get a big run on this front pack, and they could make something with this.
Oh, yeah, with that separation, if they get in line together and really dig hard,
they might lose them.
I think it's going to break up here soon.
Coming to 3 to go. Yeah, that's a good point, too. They're going to break up here in the front. Who do you think's going to get it, Inel?
I don't know. I think C-Fans are sitting duck. I'd like to see JD be able to make the move. I think Billy would go with JD.
Oh, you got 24 in the wall.
Might go his own way. I don't mind being
24
in front
lost
right here,
all those spots, so that entire pack just came to one big pack again.
Yeah.
We'll be coming to 2 to go. Or no, we have 2 to go. We're coming to the white flag.
We're coming to the white here.
Can't wait any longer.
Oh, I thought JD was making a move there. Oh, here he goes.
Remember, a win gets you in the playoffs as long as you make 4 of the 6 races.
Is there only 6? I thought there was 7.
6 regular season races.
Oh, okay, 6. All right. Yeah, that's like a third season right there, typically. So yeah, these points are huge. A win right now would be great. You only get 5 more chances.
Typical is going to get a run. He's going to go high. JD tried to block it. C-Fan can't block it.
Billy going to go with him.
Billy going to push Typical. You got a bunch of cars on the outside. 3
wide. He's
in
a great spot.
The 21. Typical going to block. Billy going to have one last ditch effort. They're racing coming to the... They're wrecking.
They're going to be wrecking, I think.
They're hanging on to it. C-Fan just went from first to last, and you got a race up in the front.
Oh, man.
Typical
like
hasn't led a lap tonight.
It's going to be too late. Typical gets that one.
Typical, Billy.
Wow, man.
Who was third?
I don't know. Blazing and
it was Chris.
It was Chris.
What a race at the end. They all freaking went after it.
C-Fan ended 12th. Right? That's sometimes I don't mind leading there with 1 or 2 to go, but look at that difference, man. He went from the lead to 12th. Last time the lead lap, he went right to the back. Oh no, that's too bad.
Typical didn't lead a lap tonight until right there.
I didn't even realize Bleachy ended up leaving. He's 31 laps down.
Yeah, Bleachy retired as well, but wow, what, dude, white flag went, and they went all different directions. The 21, a great move on the bottom.
Yeah.
Had a run and took it. Man, this is what the next gen car does. The cars handle, and you can just, oh my gosh, what a race.
I think JD was just a hair late making that move, and
what a race.
Wasn't able to get in front of Typical, because I think if JD gets up there in front of Typical, I think JD's in the booth, or in the first place. Davey Allison with fastest lap again.
We got to get Chris, Typical, and Billy. Dude, that was insane. Where is... That was an insane finish. Yep, I'm gonna get you, Billy. Why can't I get Typical? Why can't I get him in here? Hold on. Alright. 62.
62.
I'll let you take Chris. Man. What an insane finish. What an insane race.
Mm-hmm. Notice. Oh,
I just added him.
Where is this? There it is.
Take it away, Anil.
Oh, I was 2 behind where the 11 was. I went through the whole cycle. I would have just had to click back twice. You know what Gregson? He ain't in that ride. Oh, wait, maybe in the cup side. I'm not sure how that all worked out in the cup. Was it
Take
cup
it
that
away,
he got
Anil.
suspended from?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, okay. All right, we're good?
Yep, take it away.
Chris, what's up, my man?
What's up, man?
Not much. Good racing there tonight. I was saying earlier, I know you've raced a lot of Daytona. I've raced a ton of Daytona with you, and looked like you had a pretty solid car all night, coming home third. How was it in the race?
A lot of give and take. People were backing off, bumping each other in the turns. Well, fortunately, there wasn't any wrecks or anything like that. My car was terrible. Too tight, too loose. I just found myself in the right place at the right time.
Right on. From our view, it looked pretty good. So good driving then. If you can maintain like that with a rough car. So yeah, good job. Congrats.
Thank you.
Yep.
Great run, Chris. We're gonna move on to the second place finisher, and he was on a controller tonight. Didn't even mention that. Billy, how you feeling, man? Dude.
The car was trash.
Saving fuel.
Not good, but you know, I'll take it though. Like it's a good racing night. A lot of give and take. Yeah, me too.
Seemed like there was a lot of give and take, but Billy, you gotta walk me through. I know you're on a controller, so it's probably hard, but dude, you had to pick a line there at the end. Everybody went everywhere. You had the 21 on the bottom, 3 wide. C-fan split. He went all the way to the back. You ended up, it surprised me. I didn't think it was going to happen, but you pushed Typical out front. Dude, walk me through that final lap.
Yeah, I didn't know really which way to go, and I said, well, we were going to try to make a run too, and Typical jumped out there, and I was like, well, we might as well. We were coming and getting right behind him, so I said, well, we'll just go with him and then try to. So once I pushed him around, I kind of backed off a little bit, and he blocked a little bit there, um, coming off a four there, and kind of messed up my momentum a little bit, but hey, P2 on a controller, it was hard enough trying to beat the draft, trying to keep the car in the draft, trying to keep the car on the bottom, man. It was a handful, so I'll take P2.
Hey, great run tonight, Billy. You guys put on an amazing show. Hopefully you guys had fun out there. The racing seemed phenomenal. Congrats on a top 3 finish, man.
Hey,
Yeah, thanks, guys.
one quick thing, Billy. I just want to ask what happened with that entrance to pit there. I brought out that caution.
That was kind of a late decision by me. That's when I went ahead and I seen those. I looked at my mirror and I seen those guys pitting, so I just dipped down
Ah,
and hit two there. And I guess I wasn't clear or something. So
ah, okay.
right there and caused the caution. But yeah, that's probably my fault.
All good, all good. Just wondering. All good. Congrats, man.
Typical, dude. Daytona, I feel like you don't win a whole lot at Daytona, but you came out tonight, didn't lead too many laps, but you seemed to be there the whole time. Dude, I don't even want to know if I want to know about the rest of your race. Dude, same thing with Billy, walk me through that final lap, dude. That final lap was insane.
Oh yeah, like so I saw Billy backing up his car a little bit, and I kind of gapped myself too, and he wasn't really to my bumper, and I didn't know if he was gonna push me or not. But I had a huge run on JD and C-Fan, and luckily he chose to work with me, so I wouldn't be in victory lane without him.
Well, dude, I didn't expect Billy to push you. I'm not gonna lie, because I even told Inno with like 5, 6, 7 to go. I'm like, dude, you have like 4 different people that like barely know each other and don't work with each other. Yeah, the 21 up there, you and Billy. You had, I mean, everybody. The teammates just seemed to be split up. Like, I know who works with who, and it just seemed like nobody was aligned there at the end. And we seen it. We had the 21 making a 3-wide move. You and Billy worked together there on the final lap. Congrats on the win. It locks you in the playoffs as long as you make 4 of the 6 regular season races. A short season, but appreciate you showing up tonight. Appreciate all 16 guys that showed up tonight. Great run. Great. Congrats on the win. Typical. And you have anything to add, Inno? Great show. They put on a great show tonight. That final lap was worth the whole broadcast, but gosh, the whole broadcast was just amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, all I would add is like, I think typical is a great move to. I think if JD goes up just a slight bit earlier, I think you'd be pushing him to the front. But he made a good timing there, I guess, and I think he tried to, but I think he had to give up on it, and then you guys were able to clear. But,
Yeah, he was a little bit hesitant on the move.
yeah, that's what I saw. Yeah, but nevertheless, it is what it is. You know, you never know at Daytona. But yeah, good to see you win that one there. Good job, man. Congrats.
I appreciate it, man. It's not every week that I get a chance to win the Super Speedway, so I take this one and be proud with it.
Yeah, your first 2 stages, I don't even remember. I think I even said them. Like, we haven't even mentioned them yet tonight. But then that third stage was a different story. Especially to the one pit. I think, when was that? Oh, that was coming to before that caution. I know you guys, you and Hollywood, stayed out there for quite a bit, just the 2 of you, and had quite the lead when you guys all cycled around, but then they all caught back up.
Yeah,
But,
with that, if the caution did come out, I think it would be me and Hollywood still fighting for the win because we're going to take no tires and less gas.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You'd pit with like 3 to go and just a splash.
6-second pit stop or something like that.
Yeah.
Been just me and him, but it all worked out in the end for me. Not so lucky for him, but
yeah. I think he ended up, I don't know, 9th or something. But good stuff, man.
Yeah, well, hey, I appreciate all 16 guys that showed up tonight. Appreciate everybody. We went through the format well. I think I learned some things. We'll get it better for next week. But all in all, between qualifying, between the 16-car field, between using Discord and qualifying, everything went well. Appreciate all the guys that showed up, all the support. We had some good viewers throughout the race, and the racing was phenomenal. Didn't really have a dull moment, did we, most of that race, but it wasn't a wreck fest.
For Daytona.
Billy D.
Hey, good job. I remember the last time we were together and you were on pit road. I think you got 3 of them. I think you got.
No pit road penalty for Billy. We didn't really have any cautions tonight either, other than that one there for pit road. But hey, appreciate all the drivers that showed out tonight. Hopefully we'll have a great turnout next week. It's a short season, so hopefully everybody will stick around. It's not too long of a season, but Auto Club next week, next gen cars again, and we're probably gonna move the field up from 16. I mean, the racing was it was Daytona, and Daytona was gonna be worse than any other race. So if Daytona went fine, I think Auto Club and the rest of the races will be fine. But appreciate all the viewers out there, all the drivers that showed out tonight. Appreciate you broadcasting with me, Enel.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, if you want to join next week, that's completely up to you. Or if anybody else out there wants to join me in the booth, I'm always welcoming in somebody. But till next time, guys, peace out.